What is up, you guys? I'm going to be showing you how I slick down my 4C hair with no part. My hair is very stretched right now. I had it in cornrows and I took them out. I'm going to be using the extreme gel. I know a lot of people have mixed feelings about this, but it works good with my hair. I'm going to be using a spray bottle with just regular water. The tip to really slicking down your hair and getting that really clean slick look is to make sure your hair is really wet, not dripping wet, but like more than damp. So now I'm gonna be splitting my hair, not really in half, a little bit less than a half. I don't use no comb. I don't make a neat part because it honestly just doesn't matter. If you like neat parts, then you can do that. I'm just gonna put my hair in a bun just to separate it. And the reason that I made this part is because working in sections just gonna make the hair slick more rather than just slicking your hair all at once with the gel. So first I'm going to brush it out, just making sure that it's really stretched because it's easier to make a slick back with stretched hair. Now I'm just going to spray more water because, like I said, water is key to this slick back. So I just make sure it's really wet. Now I'm just going to be using about more than a quarter size of gel for this section, and spreading it out through both hands is another tip because it just spreads evenly around the hair rather than just gulping it. It won't get like all over the hair, if that makes sense. Now I'm just gonna brush it out just to make sure it's really flat. I know you guys can't really see what I'm doing, but I am gonna show you how I do it in the front. So this is how the back should look. Again, you know, neat parts. Now I'm going to be making 4 parts. You don't really see the part in the back. I'm just going to be twisting the 3 parts in the front and leaving the back part just out. So now I have the 3 twists in the front, and I'm going to start with this back piece right here, and I'm just going to do the same routine I did in the back. So I didn't show that part because I figure you guys already seen it. I'm just gonna get to the front so you guys can see it like up close. So of course I'm spritzing this section of the hair. And I'm gonna grab the brush to like smooth it out, I guess you can say, before I put the gel, and just to make sure it's really stretched out. So I'm spritzing more water, of course, like I said, water. And now I'm just smoothing the gel to both hands and slicking it down on the part. Now as you can see, the hair is getting really slicked down, and it's because one, stretching it out just makes it lay flat, and the water with the gel just makes it slick. The white residue is not gonna show, don't worry, it is gonna go away. So yeah, just make sure that you really lay down each section of this slick back. So now I'm just going to do the next section, just doing the same exact thing. So I didn't show that part because you guys already seen it, but I'm going to show the front because it's kind of different, not really. Of course, I'm going to be spraying this section with some water. Now for this section, I'm going to make sure I spread out the front evenly so that there's like no bumps or just part of hair that has too much hair, if that makes sense. You just want it to be evenly spread out so you can get that really flat look. So I'm doing this now without the gel just so I can make sure I get it really like how I want it, so I don't have to do it with the gel. So after I figure out how I want it, I spritz more water, of course, on the hair, and I'm just seeing how it's gonna lay after I put the gel. It looks crazy now, but just trust the process. So of course, doing the same thing, rubbing the gel on both hands, and I'm just gliding it on each like corners of the front. You see how it just glides all over the hair, like when you put the gel in 2 hands rather than just on one part of the hair. So I'm just flattening it with my hands first, just making sure I didn't lose like the scalp of how I want it to lay. And of course, taking the brush and just brushing it flat down. And I'm just going the same way that I was using my hands, just to make sure I don't have any bumps in the top of my head. Now I'm gonna undo the scrunchie that I did in the bottom, and I'm gonna put it midway on my head so that it's easier to grip the hair from the front, because my hair isn't like all the same length, so it just makes it more flat. I'm just making sure everything is flat and laid down. So this is how it just looks. I'm putting more gel around the edge because my edges are really like nappy, so it needs more gel to lay down. So I'm just doing that. Just making sure everything is super duper flat, because I just want everything to just be slick and down when I do this type of hairstyle. Now I look like an egghead. If you like your hair like this, you can leave it, but I think doing baby hairs is what really makes the look really nice. I don't do like multiple baby hairs with this hairstyle. I just do one big swoop. If you like little baby hairs, that's okay, that's cool, but I feel like with this hairstyle, just one big swoop makes it just look better. So yeah, I use this spoolie that I use for my eyebrows, but instead I just use it for my edges because it just works better. See that? You see that? You see that swoop? You know, a toothbrush don't be doing that. Like, I like my little toothbrushes, but these eyebrow tools just work better for me. So now I'm just doing the same on this side. Once again, big swoops. I'm kind of trying to make them identical so they don't look weird if they're different. See, period. I be feeling myself after, y'all. Don't mind that. So yeah, y'all see, really slick down baby hairs. Baby hair just do a whole different type. Okay, now of course you take your handy dandy scarf and you make sure you flatten it all out. This is what's just gonna lay it extra. I know it looks like I didn't move, but trust me, it's been like 2 hours. So yeah, I'm just gonna take off the scarf and ooh, y'all see that? Look at that, look at that. Look at that. Now this part is completely optional, but I do use Got To Be glue just because this is kind of a protective style for me. I wear it for a while, so I don't want to like reapply gel all the time. The Got To Be glue just keeps it all intact, and yeah, it just works really well. So yeah, this is the final look. Okay guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video of how I got my 4C hair to slick back with no part. If you're new to my channel, hey girl, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Make sure you give this video a big thumbs up. Let me know if you guys want to see more natural hair videos. I'll definitely do more. And yeah, I hope you guys really enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.